review of the Employment Act is currently underway to explore whether or not a child at the age of 14 should be working. Our Raven Davis has reactions tonight to this latest undertaking. Here's that report.
The ultimate goal is to eliminate child labor by the end of 2025. To that end, UNESCO, International Labor Organization, and the National Tripartite Council, along with Bahamian social partners, have proposed a method to achieve that. Presently, the minimum age of employment is 16 years in the Child Protection Act and 14 years in the Employment Act. But Labor Director Robert Farquharson says a determination has to be made as to whether a 14-year-old should be working.
We want to change it from 14. We want to put it at 16 because a child at age 14 should be in school, learning, and trying to prepare himself for future. And not only the food store, we have to be also concerned about the parents. The parents of these children would use the food stores as daycare centers after school. You want to know why we have the average in a high school? That's probably why. So all of these factors need to be looked into.
Now, owner of Stop and Shop Grocers, Keith Roll, says for years they've employed youngsters and brands it a good initiative that teaches them responsibility and adaptability from an early age.
A lot of our customers ask for jobs for their youth, but we don't entertain that unless they are maintaining a certain GPA in school, and we have an agreement with their parents to make sure that we see that they're keeping up their grades, and we make it work. I don't know about the other establishments, but I don't think it would be right to take that away from them, and if there's nothing other to replace it with.
Now, members of the public giving mixed reaction to that proposal, but for the most part believe that such early employment instills good principles into those children.
I understand there are a lot of parents that may take advantage in putting their kids out to work in order to help the home, which is not their responsibility. But being a product of being a child at 15, being able to work at the El Casino back in the day, it gave me the work ethic that I have today. It gave me responsibility.
For their own spending money, to buy whatever video games, and if I don't have a problem with that. But I wouldn't want to see kids being dependent upon to pay bills.
To describe and to understand so the children can know best how they can maintain themselves, begin to understand responsibility so that they can know how to follow their career path and pursue ways and means to have an early start to make sure that they encounter the basic of life.
Farquharson revealing that a review of the Employment Act has already commenced, though he could not give a timeline on when it would be finished, citing the need for additional resources.
We will do it after we consult with the Bahamian people, after we have town meetings, after we meet with the church, after we meet with academia, after we meet with non-government organizations. We have to do we have to go to the Palmy Island, not because child labor is not unique to New Providence. We have to find out if children who sketch crab and Andros, if that work.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Raven Davis.